Yo, what's happening? It's been a minute since we've done this. And such, but it's good. It is good.
Well, we've been here, but you've been doing this AFCON business. We don't know what the hell that is over here. Rich has been putting in some serious grind, but big him up every time. And him and Roland have been doing bits on the AFCON.
You know, it's been fun. It's been fun to do.
It's paying off as well.
It is actually
big time, because that one chip challenge is gonna come soon for your Clark. Quick, bro.
So I had to throw Dan under the bus because I was like, no, listen, we got to get down to 300. I need to see what this looks like before I do it.
Yeah, man, 675. I get it there.
We are.
Yeah.
Oh, we are.
I did tell you it's gonna come quick enough, bro. There was you. No. It's gonna be okay. It'll be fine. It won't be that long.
I've done the jelly bean one. Have you ever the gummy bear one? Have you ever seen the gummy bear one?
No.
Oh yeah. No. No.
No, somebody tricked me into doing that Bean Boozled shit once. I said, "Don't, never again."
No.
As per usual, just go make the rounds. George, how you doing, mate?
Yeah, man, I'm all good. Just had a nice little bit from the Tasty Jerk shop. So, yeah, you know, it is what it is.
Why was that just so perfectly timed?
That was, wasn't it?
Well, you know, everything's perfectly timed when it comes to me, dear. So,
Stop.
Man, Nate, how you doing, mate?
Yeah, brother, all good. Feeling weird. I've got a weekend off, but I arranged to have this weekend off or something. So my weekend's gonna be peak, brother. Wedding on Saturday, Liverpool game on Sunday, and I'm supposed to somehow get up early enough to go to the pub to watch the Liverpool game with a gang of Liverpool fans. It's like, mate, that's gonna be long.
You're talking about Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so I'm actually going to go. I've got a ticket for Sellers Park now, so I will be there. 4:00 is the first AFCON round of 16 game, which I probably might miss the first half. 6:00 would then be the women's football review. 7:00 is the second AFCON game. I've said I'm gonna have to postpone and get amped. I'm gonna have to miss it out this week. I'm gonna be shattered.
Or try and find a free day for get amped on during the week, bro.
100%. And to think next week is actually roast week.
Week as well. Boy.
Next week is roast week. Dan, how's it going, mate?
I'm all good. Just sorting myself out for my travels soon. Been about it really. I'm actually going to away with Tooting and Mitcham United tomorrow to Chipstead because I do a little bit of writing for them. So that'll be nice. I've not been to Chipstead, so that'll be quite nice.
Well, it ain't far to go for you, so
no, exactly. That's why I didn't mind doing it because it's literally like a 10-minute drive, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, not bad.
Welcome, Liverpool fan. Our guest Jamie. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, I'm doing well. A little hungover still from yesterday. I don't usually drink indoors, and with the pandemic, I ain't actually had a drink for 2 years.
Wow!
Oh wow!
Yeah. So last night, I thought I'd have just a few cans, watch the game with, because I did a watch along. So I thought I'll have a few cans, but and then
guys,
watch
along at the same time.
Oh yeah, hardcore. And then, a few cans turned into a bottle of single malt. So yeah, I'm feeling it.
All right, to be fair to Jamie, had we beaten the Seaweed last Friday, that bottle of whiskey that's in my room would have been locked off quick. So I can kind of relate to him because, mate, when Gallagher scored, it was like that bottle of whiskey is looking very good right now.
Yeah, that's me. That's how I feel.
And I tell you what, I keep playing that video over and over again, man. Like, yeah, my clap. Love it. Listen to some of the comments. Big up Santi. Oh, when this decides to load up. There we go. With the popcorn. We up Jay, up the Palace. Same with Rob. Evening, Neil. I wonder what band he's got for us today. He's definitely got those one-liners. Evening, Sean. That's his Wi-Fi gone now. Neil says Palace opened up 2 blocks in the Arthur Weight, which have been sold out now against Hartlepool. Yeah, I was talking to JC about that actually. Like, absolute massive gesture by Palace, to be fair. And yes, IU is back. Right, you know what? Let's start with match predictions. Obviously, there's a game kicking off in about 20 minutes or so. So let me get up the current. So these were the last predictions. I believe with Chloe as guest. So is that a banner in the way there? Yeah. So basically, I ended up with 5 points. Nate, you got 2, which is probably your lowest tally since. And then Jordan and Chloe got 3 each, which leaves.
Yeah, but of course, Everton fucked me though. That's the thing. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake! The one time I want these useless pricks to win, and they go and lose to Norwich.
Which obviously led to this. Then I know you'd appreciate this.
I'm not saying that.
I love
that.
Agent Rafa settings.
Yeah.
Such a great photo.
I told you that pick would bang.
That's right.
So here's the current score standings. I've just taken the lead just by 3 points, and it could change so quickly. Jordan had a 3-week head, like he was 3 weeks behind. He started 3 weeks late, and he's literally on the tails of the guests. So Jamie, Dan, no pressure.
He ain't far behind me either, which is annoying me now.
It actually isn't. Jordan, fair play to you. Fair play to you.
I told you, I'm on the comeback. It'll happen.
Cool. Right, I'll start typing up the scores. Jordan, are you just checking for any comments as we go into the first game? We'll let the guests go first. So we'll go guests. Jordan, Nate, and then myself. First game, Watford Norwich. Oh, and guys in the comment section, get involved. Chuck in your predictions.
Who's going?
It's either Jamie or Dan. One of you talk,
Dan,
because
yeah.
one of you've been nipping.
Sorry.
What's going on? Fucking hell.
I think I want Norwich to win, but I think he'll end up something boring like 1-1. I'll go 1-1.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Norwich 2-1.
Cool. So, what are you gonna agree on? In fact, let's make it easier. If Jamie, if you do the first one, Dan, you do the second one, and we just alternate.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. So, Jamie, you're saying
Norwich 2-1.
George?
I think Watford 2-1.
Nate?
2-0 Watford. Norwich's form against these lot, it ain't right. It ain't enough to write home about. So I've got to back Watford, and I feel dirty saying it, but we move in it.
Oh, this is it. I'm gonna go 1-0. 1-0. Watford.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't see Norwich getting anything out of this, to be fair.
Yeah, I said that about Everton. Look what happened. Fucking Everton.
Just to clarify, Jay, was that 2-1 to Norwich? You said.
Yeah, because Watford Dennis is in AFCON, isn't he?
No, he's
Nah.
not.
No,
He didn't.
Oh, fuck
No.
it then. Watford will
No.
win.
They wouldn't. No, Watford wouldn't release him.
Yeah,
That's why
yeah.
Nigeria tried to go on that mad one. It's a bit like if Liverpool
Oh.
refused to release Mane and Salah.
Oh,
Understand?
I thought he left.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Watford 2-1 then. Fuck that, yeah.
No. He wanted to go. It's just Watford wouldn't let him.
No, I don't blame him. I don't blame him, really.
All right, so let's go over this. Jamie's gone 2-1 Watford. Jordan went 2-0 Watford.
No,
Was it
I went
2-0
2-1
Norwich?
Watford as well.
Oh,
No, 2-1
2-1.
Watford, bro.
Sorry.
I'm not backing. I'm not.
I went 2-0 Watford.
Nate went 2-0. So you know what my laptop froze. I mean,
Your
the
laptop got
keynotes.
nippered.
The keynotes.
Right, Nippen's going after your laptop now, bro.
It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. And I went 1-0, didn't I? I know I'm going to regret that because I know there's going to be more goals. Right. Next game. Everton Villa. Dan?
I mean, Everton are shambles at the moment, aren't they? So, and I think Aston Villa they made some new signings. I think they'll win 3-0. I love that photo.
Oh, dear.
The disrespect is a mad thing.
3-0 Villa. I can't, Everton are just in the mud.
Have they
In the
got
mud.
a
They're
caretaker
6 feet
manager?
under. Never mind in the mud.
It's got to be Duncan, right? Big Duncan.
But they haven't sorted it out yet.
Not sure.
Nah, Big Dunk's the caretaker as far as I
I would
know.
imagine
He's their caretaker manager for the moment.
Oh. That might sway my decision. George?
Nah, Steven Gerrard will love nothing more than to further put Everton in pain.
Yeah.
I don't know, because when I was watching them man play against United, they had United on ropes. I'm not saying United are very good, but I'm saying that the way how Coutinho played, I don't want to agree with Dan, so I'll go 4-0 Villa.
4-0. Oh.
Yeah, good slapping.
Big up
Front hand and the backhand.
Pimp slap settings.
Big up Abe. Abe come through one of the AFCON streams, so big up for coming through to support here as well.
Yeah, big up.
Jordan playing a nice round of golf. Just as I consider Jordan had a few weeks late head start, that's a close race. Yeah, no, fair play to him. Big up Louis. Did you say laptop problems? Hell, Tariq back on the judge. Don't let Tariq gonna hold. Tariq, I got something for Tariq in a minute.
Oh man,
His thing was.
don't bring up Tariq right now. I'm still trying to recover from the group chat last night. Mate, Tariq got sent for like you wouldn't believe. But with this one, every time I back Everton, they flop. No Viagra settings. I can't see nothing but a Villa win. Gerrard's going to absolutely love to just piss on their fucking misery. Because let's be honest, Everton, Steven Gerrard, he's not exactly their favourite person. 3-0 Villa. Coutinho hat-trick just to really make it really sting.
Jesus.
If Duncan Ferguson's in charge,
I
I think it's going to be a lot closer than expected. So I'm going to go 2-1 Villa.
Okay.
If he's not in charge, then I can see why it's a 3 or 4. Right,
Yeah.
Jamie, you're up now. Brentford Wolves.
I didn't do a Villa one. Oh, no, you're doing it. Alternate, ain't you?
Yeah.
What's this? Brentford Wolves?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, geez, this is a tight game. Wolves don't concede many.
Brentford don't score many.
They're getting smacked about at the moment.
They didn't put enough petrol in the tank. That's the thing. Start of the season, they put the throttle down and just went helter skelter. But now all of a sudden the engine's going. They really should have checked the petrol levels.
Oh yeah, they went from a Ferrari to a Skoda.
That's a hell of a comparison, but I'm not gonna lie, Jamie. That's a banger. That's a banger.
So's the car.
Hey.
Yeah,
And I
man
mean
was
the old-
stunting.
and
Man
I
was
mean the
stunting
old
in the
Scousers.
ends.
The
He was
old
stunting in the ends, and then all of a sudden, Brentford take a corner into the estate. Nobody knows where that car went.
He couldn't keep up
I'm-
his lease payments.
I think I'm
Mhm.
gonna go boring 0-0.
Oh, interesting.
Boring 0-0.
Good.
I'm saying Wolves nick it like 1-0, I think. Because I don't see anyone scoring against them. I don't see Tony scoring. I don't see anyone in Brentford scoring, and I see their goalkeepers on a rich grain of form. So yeah, 1-0. 1-0 Wolves.
Nate.
2-0 to the Gold and Black. Brentford have pretty much kind of outrun themselves a little bit. Ivan Toney, I think a lot of people tried to gas him up too much because, let's be honest, you can do bits in the champ, but Premier League's another animal. And the thing is, some people are already saying he could be the English Mitrovic. I think that's a bit harsh, personally speaking, but
Yeah, that's a disrespect.
do you know what I'm saying? But that's the thing though. Like Mitrovic is killing it in the Championship, but in the Prem, like we've seen him before for Fulham. It was like, does he play for Fulham? I didn't see him on the pitch, so I'm gonna go 2-0 Wolves.
Cool. Next one is. Oh, I'm sorry. I went 2-1 Wolves. Leeds Newcastle. Dan.
The thing is with Leeds is that I never really know how they're going to do against teams. So I feel like one week they turn up, another week they don't. I don't think Newcastle signings are going to make much of a difference. If I'm to be honest, Chris Wood Trippier is a good player, but I don't think they're going to make that much of a difference.
A right back ain't saving them. Let's be honest.
I mean, I was surprised about the signings they did make because there was other positions they could have gone for. But yeah, anyway, I think it will be 2-1 Leeds.
Good.
I don't know, because as you said, you don't know how to predict Leeds, and also Newcastle, you can't tell because if one decent ball's whipped in that box, Chris Wood puts it away most times for Burnley, doesn't he? So I still think Leeds will win, but it's got everything keyed up for a dead game, so I'll go 3-2 Leeds.
Nate.
Dead food. Last on match today. 0-0. Alan Shearer's going to be a miserable prick as always. Because, listen, the pair of these two need to go back to the Championship. Like, Bielsa's been found out. You can say what you want. I know they beat us earlier on in the season, but let's be truthful. One win doesn't make a summer. And Leeds, like, apart from their starting 11, they're just dead.
Yeah.
And as for Newcastle, you can buy a brand new car and you can buy a second house, but if your first house is still in disarray, you ain't got a chance, man. Because, yes, signing Kieran Trippier for the experience, okay, it makes sense. But they're still employed, they're still paying John Joe Shelby a wage. That in and of itself should incur relegation. They're still paying Voldemort a wage out here.
Voldemort.
No, it's true though. Come on. At one point in time, he was a half decent player. He did quite well for Swansea. You look at it and going, imagine they've gone from having actual decent midfielders like Kabay and Sissoko to John Joe Shelby and Isaac Hayden. You can't get more Championship than that. Do you know what it is? They'd improve if we gave them Luka on a free. Luka would improve that team, and we all know how dead food our Serbian captain really is. So yeah, 0-0 last on match of the day.
For me, I'm torn between 2-1 or 3-1 Leeds. and the one's only St. Maximin. But I'll play safe. I'll go 2-1 Leeds. 2-1 Leeds. This is a huge game. Man United, West Ham. Jamie.
Yeah, West Ham. I cannot mention the other team. So it's going to be, to be fair, it's going to be an intriguing game. United are the crap. But I thought they got lucky against Brentford. I'll be honest, Brentford beat the crap out of them in that first half. And Thomas Frank's interview after the game was legendary. And but Man United have individual quality in their team that gets them over the line in some games. And West Ham are punching way above their weight, but pick up some real decent results. But that Leeds result, I think, might have hurt them a bit. So I'm going to go United 2-1. And I hate saying that, I feel ill. But yeah, United 2-1.
We know how you feel. Anytime any of us try and give our friends on the South Coast a prediction, it's like, I really, really don't want to ever speak to you again if this comes off. Because I've said before, if anyone predicts a good result for them lot, I'm not coming back on the channel because I don't want to know none of this.
No,
I just want misery and pain for our friends down there in Sussex.
That's it. I love seeing United struggle at the moment. It's brilliant.
Jordan.
Well, considering they beat Spurs, they beat Chelsea, and they beat City in the Cup so far this season, but they do have a loss in them though. That's the thing. They lost to Southampton, they lost to Leeds, and they're away. I think here's how I'll say it. If Ronaldo plays, West Ham wins. If Ronaldo doesn't play, if he doesn't play, United win. And I'm going to stand on the fence saying Ronaldo doesn't play, so I'm going to say 2-0 United.
Nick?
If this was at London Stadium, I think Man United would absolutely corn them because West Ham at home, they're like us last season. Fairly decent away from home. No point in even playing games at home because they've lost to Brentford, drawn with us. There's been points at home they should have secured, they didn't. Granted, they did beat Jamie's boys, but you understand if you really look at it, West Ham kind of rode their luck a little bit because a couple of moments in that game, Liverpool really should have punished them. They failed to do so. But I like West Ham. I've got no real issue with them apart from some of their fan base because they think that they're the Barcelona of London. It's like, mate, you're paying rent where you play your football, mate. You don't even own your stadium. You've got the biggest council house in London, and you're bitching about the West Ham way. Well, let's have it right. I'm pretty sure Newham Council own the stadium.
Newham Council do. I don't even think they pay rent on it. I think they just have it.
Yeah.
No, they do pay rent.
Yeah.
Because
Boris made the deal, didn't he?
Well, if Boris made the deal, then you definitely know some dodgy shit was going down between the Dildo brothers.
Yeah, he made the deal. He made the deal when he was London Mayor. And they basically get it for nothing because the amount of revenue they get from it to the rent they have to pay, nothing.
Yeah, but to be fair to West Ham, if they don't play there, that's a white elephant stadium. So it kind of it's a deal with the devil. But yeah, Man United at home to West Ham. 2-1 West Ham, Mikel Antonio. Because I just love to see the look on some Man United fans' faces when they're expecting to slap West Ham, and it's like United really haven't been all this great under Ranić. I mean, this 4-2-2-2 system is like you've literally just opened the doors in the middle of the bus and just let everybody walk through. The formation is a madness. It's like that's just suicidal. Like 4-2-2-2. How many fucking buses are you waiting for?
I've just seen out the corner of my eye that Connor Wickham's just signed for MK Dons.
Jesus, he's still going.
Jesus.
Let's hope he doesn't get injured signing the contract. My wrist!
His agent is a miracle worker. Don't know how he's still getting minutes or even contracts.
Connor Wickham must have some seriously good witch doctor, bruv. He's got hella judge.
What's my score prediction? No, it's West Ham's defense that worries me. 2-1 United. Sorry, Jamie.
If his boys beat us on Sunday, he won't care if United win. Let's be honest.
I don't care.
No.
United will be fair. They're miles behind.
No, but you know what I'm saying. United winning won't matter if Liverpool win. So it's not really, it's not really like, they won again. If they're neck and neck with you, then it's like, for F's sake.
Yeah,
but,
bro.
Like, it's like if the Seaweed win, it's like they won again, did they? Oh wait, no, they haven't won for time, and they still get draws and celebrate them like wins. It's so strange. Oh, we drew at Chelsea. That's great. You didn't beat them though.
No.
Yeah, but neither did you. See, but we took the L on the chin and went, yeah, fair play. They beat us. We move on. That's it. Like we don't celebrate draws out here. Even when we drew at Eula, it was like we didn't deserve it, but we move. These man, we're gonna win the league in September. No. Fuck off. Get out of it.
Oh man, Dan, I'm gonna let you take the next two because otherwise it will mean that Jamie isn't actually doing the Liverpool Palace prediction, so which would be mad odd. So first up, City Southampton. Or Southampton versus Man City, sorry.
Oh, okay. So is that the Etihad, is it?
St. Mary's.
No, St. Mary's.
St. Mary's. To be honest, Man City are just in unreal form at the moment. Even though Southampton have been playing quite well, Man City are back to the imperious selves, so I think it's going to be 2-0 City.
George?
I'll go 3-0 City.
Nate?
They did keep a clean sheet at the Etihad, which we know all about because only good teams can go to the Etihad and keep a clean sheet. Not everybody can go Etihad and actually not concede. You understand?
Not for everyone.
Nah, definitely not. You know what I'm saying? Some people like to brag about, we drew at Man City. That's great. We took the bag. We went up to Manchester, took the bag and left. Like, we'll take that. Gone. I don't think Southampton will get absolutely pumped because City don't really pump teams anymore. Like, they used to be 4 or 5 when Pep first came in. Now he's just happy to take 1-0, 2-0 and keep it moving. So I'm going to agree with George and say 2-0 City because they don't really need to pump anyone, really. Like, as long as they get the 3 points, that's all they're focused on. They're not really interested in goal difference unless Liverpool and City are literally locked together on goal difference. Then you're like, okay, now Pep needs to go see teams get smacked 4-5. So yeah, 2-0 Manchester City. I think Jamie needs to drop out for a bit.
Yeah, I'm guessing George.
Did everything drop out?
You nipping yourself.
Dark Nippon strikes again.
He's on a roll. I'm gonna go 3-0
Moving
City.
mad.
I'll go 3-0 City.
Sit
Then
down.
again, Arsenal Burnley.
I think Arsenal playing quite well, and Burnley, I don't think they're going to. I mean, Chris Wood's gone. He's their main goal threat, and Cornet's still at AFCON, I think, isn't he?
Yeah.
So I think
Cornet's chilling with Wilf. So
yeah, cool. I'm going to go 3-0 Arsenal.
Yeah, I don't want to agree with Dan, but I have to. Yeah, 3-0.
I think this might be across the board, Nate?
4-0 Arsenal. I don't see Burnley getting anything, primarily because Arsenal may have been unlucky to lose last night. They did lose to the better team. I'm not trying to say Liverpool didn't deserve it, but Arsenal are playing very well lately. And even though their results haven't always matched how well they've played, Arteta's now starting to get his ideas across, and the Arsenal players are kind of beginning to show up a bit. Although Arte must have looked at that game and said, I AFCON wasn't quite great. I've just come back this afternoon. Fuck it, I'm getting sent off for the banter. So,
We're gonna get into that.
he got his Oyster card out, swiped it, and said, "Get me the fuck off this pitch. I've had enough."
No, he didn't even say that. He showed his freedom pass.
Yeah, I'm going 3-0.
I don't think he's that old for a freedom pass, JC, to be fair. I'm pretty sure he's not older than Jordan Ayew.
Wait, are you talking about Arsenal party or Ghana party? Because Ghana party was moving like he was in his mid-70s.
Party was a work event.
Yeah, I'm going to go 3-0 Arsenal. So, Jamie.
Yep.
Big game Sunday.
Yeah.
Liverpool.
I don't want to be so. Look, Palace are one of our bogey teams.
Not lately, we haven't been.
Not lately, but in the Premier League era, Palace can be a bit of a bogey team for Liverpool. But with the result yesterday, I think Liverpool are just going to be on a high. Klopp today and all that. They're on a high at the moment, and it's going to be a similar team that plays you on Sunday, I would have thought. And we have to. Look, I never say anything's over till it's over, but I don't think we'll catch City. But I want to get as close to them as humanly possible. And so we have to keep winning games, and we got a game in hand. We got to play City again yet, so we just got to keep winning. I've said it for time. Liverpool are the second best team in this league. It's just that Man City are on a different planet to everyone else.
Different galaxy.
Yeah, just too far ahead of everyone.
City don't even play with a striker. Work that out. It's like, how did they do this?
Neither did Liverpool.
True.
Liverpool ain't had a striker for years. Everyone says that. Everyone says that about Man City. Oh, they do well. They haven't got a striker. Liverpool don't play with a striker. Salah's an inside forward. Mane's an inside forward. They're all wingers. And Bobby Firmino's not really a striker.
Yeah, but he's a centre forward, so people regard that as something of like a hybrid striker.
So is Gabriel Jesus, but he's so shit they put him out in the wing.
Yeah, but listen, to call Jesus a forward is cutting it because he's just there for vibes with City.
So I do get a little bit annoyed when say City just don't play without striker. Okay, good they are, but they are fantastic. Let's not get away from that. But this game Sunday, I like Palace. I've told you guys many times I really like Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace was the first game I ever saw as a Liverpool fan when I went to watch Liverpool Crystal Palace in the semi-final of the FA Cup. I think it was 1991 when you beat us.
No, 1990.
1990, that's it. I was 10 years old because I'm an old fuck. And I was 10 years old. I went with my dad. It's the first actual game I properly watched. So I got a lot of respect for Crystal Palace, and I like the way Patrick Vieira's playing and trying to mould this Palace team into his vision. It'll take time, but I can see what he wants to do. But I just think we might just be a little bit too strong. Jota's in great form. Trent is just exceptional. I think it'll be 2-0. 2-0 Liverpool.
I will say though, the game at Anfield, you lot got out of jail in the first 5-10 minutes of it because I was thinking, okay, Alisson save, fair play, hell of a save, that's what he's there for. So normally when we play Liverpool, it's literally turn up, don't get beat, hope they don't beat us too bad, and we move to the next game. But seeing as that 7-0 happened, I just want to see a last minute Van Dijk own goal in front of those Liverpool fans. Let them go back up the M6 and go, now you know how it feels, mate. Just hold it. Now, to be truthful, though, with Liverpool, right? With Liverpool, right? Now, look, the 7-0, Roy deserved that because that's where the hatred for him was coming from. Fans were just sick of us not turning up at home games. Yeah. It's all well and good losing to Liverpool. You expect that. But to lose 7-0 at home, you could forgive 4-0 because Liverpool are that good. They can beat anyone 4-0 when they're in the mood. But taking the piss at 7, and then Roy's like, oh, well, I thought we played well in the first half. What fucking game were you watching, mate? Were you watching Palace women? No. Look, I'm not particularly fussed about Sunday's game, because I said to the guys, if we beat Millwall in the cup, at least don't lose to this lot from the South Coast, which we obviously did. The Liverpool game isn't, oh shit, we have to win that because we're looking over our shoulder for relegation. It's like, we're comfortably mid-table in January.
Oh, yeah,
We've
you'll
never
be
had
fine.
the luxury of saying that.
No,
Yeah.
you'll
You know,
be fine.
we've got the luxury of saying that. So look, I'm happy if we lose, but we give it a good game, because at Anfield, even Klopp was saying that's the hardest 3-0 he's ever had to, he's experienced.
It was a difficult game. That's why I like the way Patrick plays. It was a tough game.
Yeah, and I had Liverpool fans texting me afterwards saying, Jesus, we made hard work of that. I said, you know what? That makes such a big difference from last season, because I just hated playing Liverpool. It's like, can they just fuck off? Like, go smack Everton 7-0. Go play a team you hate and smack them 7-0, for fuck's sake. What did we ever do? We've done nothing. All right, granted, 4-3, Alan Pardew, but that's your fault. Who the fuck lets Alan Pardew score against them? That's just it's Alan fucking Pardew, mate.
Oh no!
If it was Ian, if it was Ian Wright, you'd be like, all right, cool, Ian Wright. It's like Alan Pardew, because he was dining out on that when he was manager.
He still talks about it now.
Of course he does. His ego's that big. It makes his head fit through the door at Selhurst Park.
Nate,
Crap.
Whilst you're at, you might as well give your prediction, Nate.
Yeah, 2-1 Liverpool if I'm using my head. 2-1 Palace if I'm using my heart. But obviously, I'm fairly certain my head's going to overrule my heart. But what I would give to get a Liverpool win, even if it's the brick shithouse himself, Ben Teke, last minute dodgy penalty. Little bit of karma coming back, because, you know. But truth be told, I think Liverpool will win, to be fair. And as I said, if Liverpool win, I'm not too fussed about it, because we won. We got results in our 2 biggest games of our season. So it's not really like, oh, we have to beat Liverpool because we're fighting relegation, or we're fucking rock bottom of the league. It's like, we're cool. We lose to Liverpool, we just move to the next game. Not really.
Yes,
so I'm saying 2-1 Liverpool if I'm using my head. I want to be wrong more than anything, but yeah, Liverpool need to win this to keep touch with City, so you can kind of expect them to beat us, to be fair. But I hope I'm wrong. I really do.
Right, big up, Muncie. Appreciate that. And yeah, Muncie shows off vibes, man. There's so much banter on them.
I've just seen Jay's comment about Watford. It's so funny how they've bashed us about the ultras. I wonder where all these songs are coming from, though.
Mate, I did disagree with a Watford fan about, I can't remember how long ago it was, on Twitter, like a few years ago. And he was having a go saying, oh, you got ultras, you can't, blah, 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 you need a drum, all this, all that. And then I showed him the Watford 1881 movement, whatever they're called. Showed him their Twitter. I was like, mate, you've got your own one, so I don't know what you're talking about. Singing our songs and all this crap.
Munzie, we're not playing the Seaweed, so losing to Liverpool don't piss me off. We lose to the Seaweed, then I'm not happy to lose. But with Liverpool, it is what it is. We move.
Yeah, 100%. What was I going to say? Jordan, sorry.
I think even without Salah and Mane, I'm happy that Mane's not here, because he can't score in another game
can't score
against us. So that's a win. That's a win already.
Yeah.
So I'm happy about that. I'm not too fussed anymore. But I think even without those two, Liverpool will still smack us around, I think.
Not really.
I still think they will, you know.
I mean, if Ward's playing a right back, we're fucked. There's no two ways about it.
He will be there, and there's no question about it. And seeing what we all know Jota can do, and having their fullbacks are basically wingers as it is.
But you never know. They might take that win over Arsenal a bit too heavy. Because bear in mind, prior to last night, they hadn't won in the capital. Now they can't bring this to Selhurst Park and say, "Oh, we haven't won in London." Now they've done that now. So that little stat can't haunt us on Sunday. So that pressure on them to win is out of the way.
But the big but here is since we beat them at their place under Allardyce, Klopp has never put out a weakened team against us. He's always gone as full strength as he can do against us since he lost to us that one time. So I really don't see
twice.
Nothing. Yeah, so
We
I
beat
really
them twice under Klopp.
I really don't see us getting out any better than 2-0 loss. That's what I'll say.
No, I hear that, Jordan. That's fair, but you never know.
Yeah, you never know. Listen, if we win, I don't care about this prediction.
Innit?
Like,
I could care less about it if I get it wrong.
yeah, exactly. If we win and I get this prediction wrong, I don't care. I'm happy.
Yeah,
So-
no, for real.
For me, I'm oddly, I don't know why, but I'm oddly optimistic we can nick a draw. I'm going 1-1. I know it sounds crazy, and I'm probably gonna eat my words, but yeah, I just think if we probably have to play on the counter attack and such.
Well, it's not impossible, Rich. Bear
It's
in mind,
not-
they went to Brentford and held a draw there.
Yeah, it's
And
true.
we're infinitely better than Brentford. And I'm not even trying to diss Brentford when I say that, because Brentford came to our place and got a draw against us. And you're like, that draw could have gone either way. But if we catch Liverpool on a bad day, which we may or we may not, it depends on what Liverpool turns up, there's every chance we could get a draw, maybe even a win. A win's highly unlikely, but it is possible. Granted, it's on the way far side of possible. But obviously, Jamie will know better than anyone. Liverpool have their moments where they're supposed to win, they don't quite get the job done.
Yeah, look, Liverpool play. Look, we play with such a high line, obviously, because we play that. We just play the centre backs on the halfway line, and the full backs are basically, as you say, almost like wingers. And we give a lot of chances to a lot of teams when we play. We always give chances up because it's still just the way we play.
People
The
don't take
Palace
them,
will
that's
have
why
their
Liverpool
chances.
win.
There's no doubting that. I'm not doubting that.
We're winning this 2-1. Edouard and Gallagher, you heard it here. Hey Jay, if that happens, that comment's getting
scenes.
That'd be very nice. I hope that's right.
Palace to reach Europa League next season. I don't know if we want Europa League so early in Vieira's tenure. But we win the FA Cup, I'll snap that all day long.
I think we'll be patient with Europe.
Yeah. We need to see the main stand built first, and we're still fucking waiting on that.
But yeah, I think yeah, Palace will have their chances. I ain't got a doubt about that. They'll, but yeah, I think we'll just scrape over the line. I don't think it'll be an easy match. I think Palace will give us a really good game. I just think we might just have a bit too much quality at the end of the day. That's all.
Selhurst Park with fans, it won't be another 7-0. That's what helped them last season, was that a fully empty stadiums. It never the away team. Sorry, they're not fearing going to Selhurst Park or even going to Anfield. That's why Liverpool were dropping points at Anfield at one point. You were like, how the hell are they losing to Seaweed, Fulham, Everton? And you're like, oh yeah, there's no fans, because at Anfield the crowd get on your back when you're an away fan, away player rather.
But I like what I will say about Palace. Yeah, I will say this: Palace has the best home atmosphere in the country, but in league games, I'll even admit that. I think Palace's atmosphere is amazing. Liverpool's atmosphere is more for European nights. European nights, Anfield's just different. But I will say in the Premier League, Palace at home, the amazing atmosphere. No matter what time of day it is, night game, day game, early kickoff, fantastic fan base. I will give them credit for that.
Sure. Right. Last two games, we'll whiz through this nice and quick because there's actually things we haven't even touched on yet. Including obviously the Carabao Cup win in the middle of the week. Thomas Partey.
Me, I got party hard.
Mate, it's a work event. It's a work event.
That clip of AFTV with Don Robbie turning like the 468 bus is just getting funnier and funnier.
Oh yeah.
So, we'll go back to Dan. Leicester versus Seaweeds.
Against the Seaweed, well, I've got to predict them a loss. I mean, I don't think Leicester will necessarily win, but I'm going to go 3-0 Leicester.
Jordan?
Unfortunately, I'll go 2-2.
Mate?
These men are the draw specialists. Naturally, if I predict a win for these men, I ain't going back on the channel because I can keep to my word. Any of us predict a win for these lot, they're getting locked out the channel. But Leicester's form is up.
I didn't get locked out. I did it once.
Yeah, and it's I don't think it worked, did it?
No, it didn't work. It was a
Yeah.
draw,
So
remember?
you got lucky. You got lucky there, JC. But to be fair to you, that was a ballsy move. That was a ballsy move. Look, these lot are the draw specialists. To them, draws are like winning league titles. But then again, they don't really count that way because kind of need to win the league, not draw the league. But you know, that's a small club setting, and that. Leicester are up and down though, because one minute they can look like they're going to be on smoke, and Brendan Rodgers is actually looking like the man that should have probably won a title at Liverpool. And the next minute he's gone from Brendan to Brenda. It's like, oh, Brenda's back. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was waiting for him to come back. Yeah, like JC said, 2-2.
I've gone 3-1 Leicester.
Jamie Vardy's shithouse incoming. I would just love it if he just does the shithouse thing to their fans that Mope does.
I think Daka might get a brace.
My brace or your brace?
Brace equals 2 on my end, mate. So
All right.
Daka's been brilliant for them. Last game. So Jamie,
Yep.
Chelsea Spurs.
It's probably a game of the weekend, I would have thought. Yeah, I'm going to go Spurs. Where is it at? Tottenham Hotspur Stadium?
No, the bridge.
No,
The Bridge. Oh, I'm going to still go Spurs, I think.
yeah, I think.
Chelsea's form is quite strange at the moment. It's they're not playing well either, and they spent more money in billions of pounds on players, and they still moan they ain't got a squad. Just
It's mad.
joke.
Lampard got sacked for less.
I know.
Because Tuchel won the big ears.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's giving him some grace.
They've got so much talent, Chelsea. And all of a sudden they're all crap.
Yeah, but unfortunately for them, Lakovim took a beating to Lakopa's cope lately, so their ego got a bit dented there the other day. So it's like, oh, wait a minute, I thought Lakovim was the best academy in London. What happened there?
Oh,
That was a good game.
Copa's cope is a myth, apparently. We don't have an academy if you believe all of these Chelsea fans. Like, oh, your academy is rubbish.
Well, you've got good youth players. All your youth players that I've seen that go on loan elsewhere and players you've had that have been sold to other teams, they've come from your academy and they're decent players.
Yeah, one of which used to play for you, Nathaniel Klein.
Yeah, good.
Now plays for us, actually. He's back at us now.
Decent right back for Liverpool, he was. No, but with Chelsea, as I say, they've got so much talent in their squad, and then something's not right with them at home. Lukaku was a waste of money. You can't call someone world class when his first touch is still in Milan. Not.
What a line.
That's the second time that's come out now.
It's not possible, and then they complain that they're not feeding him the goals. He's a lump.
Jamie.
He's a big pudding of a player. Nothing.
Lukaku's got an album coming out with Timberland next month. It's going to be an absolute banger when it drops.
Yeah,
because man's dropping hella clangers everywhere, bro.
And then Spurs getting that comeback against Leicester, I've been like, it's crazy, absolutely crazy. So yeah, I think Spurs will be a bit more confident than Chelsea going into this game. So I'm going to go 2-1 Spurs.
Okay.
Jordan?
Well, because it seems like the Seaweeds' main team is starting to follow how the Seaweeds are playing, draws FC, I'm going 1-0.
Purely for the expressions meltdown when he has to do a forfeit to Sophie Rose, I just want to see Chelsea pattern first. Because expressions will go absolutely fucking apeshit. Because he hates losing to Chelsea. Whatever about Arsenal, he hates holding corn to Chelsea. If you've ever seen when they play Chelsea, he's just, mate. But look, as bad as Chelsea have been, they always appear to turn up for this, apart from the infamous Battle of the Bridge. Because that game was just crazy. That was the game where Leicester won the league. If you remember that, there was proper fighting. But don't get me wrong, everybody would expect Chelsea to win because it's at Stamford Bridge, and this is meant to be a big rivalry game, and it's meant to be one of the biggest derbies in the capital. But I don't want to write Spurs off, because if Kane turns up and shows Lukaku where the net is, he might have to actually hold that Timberland fucking duet coming soon, because Lukaku is one of them where at Inter Milan, yeah, he looked doing the bits, but in Italy, you don't need to have technical flair in Italy. You just need to be in the right spot at the right time and knock it in. That's all it is. Plus, Lautaro Martinez was doing all the flair for Inter Milan. That's who Chelsea should get if they wanted flair in a player. I'm going to go 3-2 Chelsea, purely for Expressions' meltdown. Oh, fucking hell, blood!
I don't understand a word Expression says when I listen to him. So I don't know if he's in a good mood or a bad mood half the time, because I don't know any of the lingo he says. I don't get it. I listen to it, I'm like, I don't know what you're saying. And then his brother Bant saying it, I can they're hilarious, them two. They're absolutely hilarious.
No, Expressions is just the king of punchlines.
Funny, man.
He's fun guy. He is a fun guy. He works at Bar Sports now, don't he, or something?
Yeah, Barstool. He got signed to Barstool alongside Troops.
That's a great gig. Great gig for
And
him.
I don't want to mention the other person, because that was a whole mad thing. That's what come up on Talking Ish.
Oh, he's picking up He's picking up soap, isn't he?
Yeah, we're not gonna go into that one.
Not in this video anyway. Not in this stream.
That would need its own segment.
That's gonna need a Talking Ish.
It's crazy. Right, let's actually get into some of the topics. We've covered most of it actually. Obviously, we're discussing Palace, Liverpool. But let's have a quick chat, Jay, about obviously your Carabao Cup semi-final win. How did you think it went? Obviously, you're through to the final. Did you feel you played well? What was your thoughts?
Well, over the tide, I mean, the first leg, we were completely pants, and Arsenal won that game 0-0. And then
He's not lying, because Minamino's missed just summed up Liverpool. You're like, we were 10 men.
We were terrible.
And it's like, rah, this guy's making Chung Yong Lee look good. And trust me, that takes some doing.
I mean, we were terrible in that game, and all I heard is Arsenal after it. Because I don't know if you know, Arsenal don't lose games; they learn. They don't lose a game; they learn the game.
Oh, with Arsenal, it's take your time with it. Take your time with it. Take your time with it. What are you taking your time with? Like,
no, they're just. I don't get them at the moment. But this game, obviously, it had a lot on the line, because it's a one-legged shootout, 0-0 in the first leg, and then obviously there's a bit of a rivalry over the last few weeks with what happened and all that. And I don't really get involved in all that crap, to be fair. But yeah, I was quite pleased how we played. I thought the first 20 minutes Arsenal actually did all right, to be fair to them. They put the press on. They kept 4 up top, basically, with Odegaard, Lacazette, or Lacazette.
That free kick, Jamie, I was like, boy, that's a let-off.
Yeah, it was a good save by Kelleher. It was a decent number 2. And that was their only
I like Kelleher.
That was their only shot at home. And, I was expecting quite a difficult game. I thought Arsenal were going to be right at it. They've basically got quite a strong team, man. They're not far from their full-strength side. And they're going to really have a go. They're at home. As I said, they won the first leg 0-0. They were just... I thought they'd be up for it. The fans would be up for it. And after half an hour, I knew we had this game won when it was still 0. Like, I knew we had this game won. As soon as we scored, as soon as Jota scored, I knew it was game over. Arsenal just ain't got the strikers. They can't score goals.
Yeah, I was disappointed by Lacazette, to be fair.
Lack of miss, as we call him.
Yeah,
He's
lack of goals. Never mind lack of miss. Lack of goals.
he's just awful. Awful, considering he cost the same as Jota did, 40 million. I know I'd rather have. It's just, I don't get Arsenal. They're fan, but look, I like Arsenal as a football club. I've got a lot of respect for them. Tremendous club. Sometimes their fan base, look, it's like apparently no one can ever beat them. And then it's always, when they lose, it was a free hit. We had a free hit. It's like, you're not You're not
Jamie.
Newcastle.
Jamie,
Yeah.
let's put this into perspective. They drew with us 2-2. Last minute equaliser. You'd swear they'd won the league.
Oh, I know. I watched that game. Yeah, that game you should have had all 3 points, and then
And I'm sat there thinking to myself, part of me is absolutely furious that we bottled 3 points here. But part of me can't help but laugh that the mighty Arsenal are celebrating a draw with little old Palace. It's like, fucking hell, we've arrived. Because
Arsenal have beaten us at the Emirates for about 3-4 years now.
Say that again, please.
Arsenal haven't beaten us at the Emirates for about 3-4 years, something like that.
And sorry, you see that £72 million waste of space, Ivorian, I don't know what the hell he is, lamp post, street post, goal post. They spent 2 million more on him than Zaha and said, no, Zaha ain't worth the 70 million.
Oh, the best all day.
Oh, dear.
I mean,
Pepe Le Pew. Thinks
Pepe,
he plays out like a skunk.
they're paying him on the Avon, ain't they? Weekly.
No, they're paying him on layaway, Jamie.
Layaway.
They're paying him on layaway, bro.
Leaving him in cash converters till the payment's done.
Anyway,
No.
speaking of Arsenal, sorry, Tariq came out during the AFCON streams talking a whole lot of, I hope Ghana get knocked out so that Thomas Partey can come back home.
Yeah.
And his judge worked. We got knocked out, finishing bottom of our group.
Yeah, but it came back to bite him on his ass.
In more than one way.
By the way,
judge-
remember,
Judge turned up.
remember, guys, Eddie Nketiah was the answer to our striker problem, apparently. Because Nketiah was better than Mateta. And I'm sat here thinking, I'm not a Mateta man, but if you offered me Mateta or the English Yaya Sanogo, I know who I definitely don't want in my club shirt next season. And it damn sure ain't Eddie Nketiah.
Oh, Eddie
Less say that.
Eddie Nketiah's bad. He's real bad.
So, since he made that comment about Ghana, he's poured water over his laptop. He got clipped for his reaction when Xhaka got sent off. He's been replaced by another Arsenal fan as the number one Arsenal fan in one of the group chats.
Oh dear.
Xhaka got caught as the betting scandal.
Oh, is that the AFTV dance? That's embarrassing.
Partey returns, comes on for about 40 minutes, gets sent off, and Arsenal lose.
I know he was in baggage claim longer than he was on the pitch.
The judge works both ways.
He spent less time in customs, bro.
Oh, I felt sorry for him though. He should never have come on the pitch.
No,
I mean,
but
He wanted to go home.
you bring him
times.
home, but what's he going to do? The man's trash. What's he going to do? I've not seen him do anything since he's been at Arsenal.
It's because it's Arsenal.
Oh, it's just they made a music video about him.
yeah, Jordan just showed it there.
Yeah, it's the saddest thing I've ever seen.
Jamie, Robbie's turning like the 468 bus, bro. Hella slow, hella awkward.
I know that bus.
If you've ever got that bus to Selhurst Park, trust me, you wish you got the train. Like, I should have got the train.
I'll show it again.
There it is. It's just hilarious.
That is just bad.
They paid someone to make that.
Jeez. They had another one not that long ago with that what's his name, bomber whatever his name is from Porn Stars. They've got another grime one like not that long ago.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
Oh yeah, because they had one of them guys, Heavy D, but he's passed away.
Heavy D, that's it. Heavy D. Yeah.
He passed away.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Big up Wow Factor. Jamie, we'll ask you this one quickly then. Who finishes second, third, and fourth, and in which order?
Well, in the league.
Yeah.
So Liverpool will finish runners up, I think now. Third and fourth is difficult. I say Chelsea will just grab third, and Spurs will get fourth. I just got a feeling Spurs will get fourth. And I think all this thing that Arsenal have improved is a myth, right? Arsenal have not improved. They're the same team they have been for the last 2 years under Arteta. What the problem is, though, Spurs, Everton, Leicester, the teams around them that have been around them the last few years are not been that great. So it makes it look like Arsenal have improved. If them teams were at the standard they were the last few years, I don't think Arsenal will be anywhere near the top four. Really don't. I don't think they've improved that much. The team's trash. The manager's trash. Tactics are trash. Everything about them's trash. You know,
Wenger was the problem.
Oh, Wenger, yeah, getting their greatest ever manager out of the club because he finished in the top four all the time and made them a success. And now they used to say that ain't enough, and now they want top four badly. You can't win. You can't win. No, I think I got a feeling Spurs have got so many games in hand, and you know, I got this feeling Conte's in there, and he ain't going to take no shit. And
yeah, but he's not going to have much money to spend because Daniel Levy's got a better grip on his wallet than somebody with a death grip.
Oh, I know. Daniel Levy.
He's moving like Gandalf. You shall not spend. Boom. Lock off.
What is it? Short arms, long pockets.
What are you bringing Jordan Pickford up for? What's all that about? That's not nice.
Oh, T-Rex. But no, I got this feeling Spurs will get fourth. I reckon it's going to go to the last day of the season. I reckon it's going to go to the last day of the season. I reckon it's going to go that far. Man United, you never know. But
well, we've got them last game of the season, so hopefully they're not in the European picture. Yeah, that would just be jokes coming to Selhurst Park. Oh, we need to win. Nah, man, hold that.
I'd love us. I absolutely love that.
But yeah, Chelsea, I think. Oh, Chelsea, I don't. They're getting dragged into more of a top four race now, aren't they? So,
brush. And Darman Traore, man, this guy spends more time with Baby Orr than it should be legally allowed.
Yeah, did they just bid 20 million for him earlier today or something? He got accepted.
Really?
Yeah, wow. Apparently, because they bid 15 million yesterday, didn't they? And Wolves
so how much are Johnson's getting from that?
Oh, they super deal.
18.5 million or something like that.
Yeah.
They get all the agency fees.
Literally. Jamie, before we do a combined 11, I just want your thoughts on this.
Go for it. Love it. I love the banter. Fuck it. I think it's brilliant. Look,
what's these false positives? And I'm hearing you're sending your players over to, was it Dalglish's daughter's?
I know the
business?
conspiracy theories are crazy. I don't listen to it all. Look, I don't understand the false positive thing. I know one thing though. There is no way Jurgen Klopp, whose mother died of COVID and he couldn't go to the funeral because of COVID, is going to fake COVID test not to play Arsenal. Jesus Christ. I mean, if anyone believes that, they're nuts. I don't know what happened. Look, my whole family had false positives, and they said it was a problem with the labs and stuff like that. And then a few weeks later, we did get COVID. But I don't know. You got to go by government laws. It was the government and all that shut our training centre down, went by rules, and I don't know. Look, it might have been dodgy, but then I think every single team that's postponed a game is dodgy. So, because they've all got players to play, but Arsenal,
Jamie, we couldn't get the Boxing Day fixture postponed.
No,
but all of a sudden Arsenal can get a game postponed, and you're thinking, well, wait a minute, we had more cases than Arsenal.
It's political. It's all about money. It's all political about money.
Roland, oh my God,
Roland was brilliant.
Oh, he was, weren't he?
Good.
Ben White just eats grass.
But no.
Imagine Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Ben White have cost Arsenal and Man United respectively a joint £95 million sterling.
Yeah, but Ben White is going to be But didn't you hear this, Nate? Ben White's going to be tremendous in 2 years. You just got to give him time. Remember that.
Oh no, Jamie. I've heard this all before, namely from Arsenal and Manchester United fans, because one of them was laughing at me when he was saying, "Oh, we took your best player." I said, "No, we got our best player off you back for less money than we sold him for." So who got mugged on that one? No, but Wan-Bissaka's your best player. No, he's not. He's our best fullback because Patrick Van Aanholt doesn't qualify as a fullback.
No. And also, Wan-Bissaka, I swear, he was better at crossing a ball when he was at Palace.
He was better at everything when he was at Palace.
I swear when he was at Palace, because when I first saw him when he was at Palace, I thought, bloody hell, he's a good fullback, ain't he? And he was crossing the ball, defending well.
Boy. Roland hates Wan-Bissaka.
And then he's gone to United, and they've undeveloped him. How's that possible?
Oh, it's easy. It's easy because it was the Ollie tax, innit? Ollie's at the wheel. Ollie was at the wheel. He was drunk at the fucking wheel, is what he was.
Give him the contract. Let him write whatever he wants on it.
Rio Ferdinand, ladies and gentlemen. Rio Ferdinand.
Clip.
Oh, man.
But to be fair, the Liverpool fans, after the 5-0 singing that, I was just like, this is the shithousery in English football we don't ever want to lose.
You don't get anywhere else, do you, but English football, that sort of shithousery.
No, this is why we were so pissed at being robbed of that last-minute winner against them lot last season at the Amex. We're just like, of all the times to not have fans in the ground, this is the game.
Dodging COVID by drinking Yakult.
Goat's milk, Yakult, you name it, they're drinking it.
Whatever you can get down in.
Literally. Big up to Luca. Obviously, speaking of Arsenal, big up Luca. Hope you're doing well, mate. Right, JC.
Roland, I brought AWB into this because I knew it would piss you off. That's why I brought him into this.
Right, Jamie. JC's going to take you through a combined 11. Now I've changed the stipulations because if it was with everyone fit and available, we won't get many players in. So I'm trying to make this as balanced as possible. So we're basing it on the players that are actually available on Sunday.
Yeah, of course.
So you've got the goalkeeper, which is a given.
Ali,
Who are you having at right back? You've got the right back. Sorry, you've got the right back.
Yeah, there's no contest on that one either.
Centre back. I'm sure we can get one in. I hope.
Yeah.
Kenya.
I'll
tell you what, Jamie, it can't be all Liverpool for Christ's sake. It's got to be a combined 11. Let's have some players in here. Jesus,
get the sub.
Let's be fair about this. I'll have Matip, and then any Palace defender. Like,
what is Van Dijk?
Matip over Van Dijk.
Matip's been better than Van Dijk this season. Yeah,
really.
Matip's been unbelievable.
Matip has, but I'm thinking.
Van Dijk, he's been better than Van Dijk this season.
Okay, I'm not going to disagree with that.
Every Liverpool fan says it.
Okay, massive.
Give Van Dijk this season. I mean, the injury he had. I mean, he's not going to be at his best for a while, is he? So,
no, to be fair, that's true.
Matip is so underrated; it's ridiculous.
And a Bosman as well. People are sleeping on that.
Awesome defender. So I'd have him in at the moment.
Yeah.
Other centre back.
What Palace centre backs? I'm not going to lie. I don't know a lot about your teams. I'm not going to lie about it.
That's fine.
I'd give it to either Mark. I'd say Mark Guay because Joachim Andersen hasn't really been. He hasn't been at his best lately.
Yeah, go for it.
I'd give it Mark as well, to be honest.
The only player he gets in is a loadie from Chelsea.
No, I think we'll get some in the forward line.
Yeah,
definitely.
100.
Left back. I'll obviously pick Robbo because he's fantastic. But
no, we've got to give it to Robertson. As much as we love Tyrick, Robertson's another level.
Yeah,
very good.
Like
And
we're not gonna be too biased with this. Like we know Robertson's levels above most left backs in the league.
Oh,
And again, another amazing bit of business. I think you picked him up for like 2 mil from like Hull or something.
Well, yeah, Hull wanted Kevin Stewart, who we didn't want, a youth player at our club, and who we got from Tottenham, and Hull wanted him for like 10 million, and Andy Robertson was valued at 8 million. So we basically did an exchange.
That's
That's
Right.
Michael Edwards moving mad.
Great bit of business. Right, midfield.
Wicked business.
Are you playing 4-3-3? Yeah. So
Yeah,
I'll pick two midfielders straight away: Gallagher and Fabinho.
yeah, I'd agree with that.
yeah, fair enough.
And then, because our midfield at the moment is our weak part, and I really like Gallagher. He's been absolutely fantastic this season. And Fabinho. Fabinho.
FABI.
NHL.
The attacking midfielder.
EAT. Attacking midfielder. So this is where I've got a problem. Because Liverpool, at the moment, we haven't got an attacking midfielder, really. I'll tell you what.
But I'd throw Iberri in there.
No, well, the thing with
I would-
Ebbs is that as much as he fits that role naturally, he's coming back off a mad injury like Van Dijk. So I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, for this you could throw him in, cool. But I don't know because you could put Elise there as well because he's an attacking mid as well.
He's a great little player.
He's very good.
£8 million,
I feel
people.
If you get him in the right wing, though, I think.
I'm going to be really fair. I would have that. Elise, is that how you pronounce his name?
Yeah.
Elise, yeah.
Yeah. I'd have him on the wing and put Firmino, Bobby at the attacking midfield position because he can play there. He is more of a number 10.
Okay.
That's fair because I think Bobby as a number 10 would be a bad player as well.
Yeah. And then
not bad as in shit, bad as in like.
Yeah. And then
Is it another that's naughty, mate?
And then put Jota on the left.
Listen, just worry about making sure you don't use your Oyster card in South Wales again, bro.
Yeah.
And then
Ooh,
who do we put through the middle?
Edward.
Edward,
Yeah, Edward
middle,
through the middle.
Jota left, Elise right.
Yeah, there you go.
Jeez, Jota against Joe Ward. Oh my gosh.
There you
Right.
go.
You could put Cade Gordon against Joel Ward and it's a murder. It's a violation. It's a
I think
lubrication.
That's a good team.
I think that's a pretty fair team.
It is, to be fair. We all knew this would be Liverpool heavy, but the players we managed to get in there it's a fair team. I'm not even remotely. I'm saying no because that team would do bits. I'm not even going to lie. Jeez,
Got a good 11.
Santiago says this is an injustice on IE.
man, this is how you know Man United fans need to just worry about their own team right now. If IU wasn't at AFCON, he would have got an honourable mention, but we need IU to come back next few weeks and just pick up where he left off. But this week, IU, just sit on the bench and just relax, recover. But we need you to do, mate. Mm-hmm.
Watch.
Because Elise is coming for your spot.
No, that's Elise. He's the one who got the goals in the Millwall game, ain't he?
You got the goal and the assist.
Yeah, well, I saw it. Is he from your academy as well?
No, I read
I
it.
read him. I think he was 8 mil. He had a release
Release clause.
He's going to be a talent. He's going to be a talent player.
Jamie, Eze and Elise cost us a combined 24 million.
Oh, and Eze as well.
Which is just shy of what we paid for Mamadou Sakho. So thank Christ, we've learned to beat the system finally. No more overpaying for shit players.
You got some players there, and under Patrick Vieira, I can see why Vieira took the job. I can really see. I can see it. You got some players there. You're gonna be all right.
He had a vision and he's running with it.
Exactly. I was going to say, like, I imagine what Parish and Dougie probably said to him is like, look, we ain't spent shit all for the past like 3-4 seasons. You're going to have a lot of money to basically build. And also you got loads of players who are out of contract very soon. who we probably want to get rid of. You've got a clean slate. You can start wherever you want.
Mm.
And then JT came into the picture and said, "You know what? Here's my checkbook. Buy what you want."
Yeah. Big
And
up, John.
Did you lose a lot of players in the summer as well to like out of contract players and that?
Yep,
14
we
of them.
did, and it was the best thing we ever did.
Yeah, you got just got the deadwood out of the club, sort of.
No more Patrick Van Aanholt at left back. No more Mamadou Sakho on the treatment table, and no more watching Andros Townsend score 1 goal a season.
No, no, considering all that, you're doing all right this season. And don't forget, it's going to take a while to get that Hodgson stink off, ain't it? So,
Oh, definitely.
once you got that off and they really buy into the way Patrick Vieira wants to play, you're going to be a decent team. I've got a lot of respect.
Do you know what, Jamie? It's funny. Obviously, I spoke about the 7-0 earlier on. I was more angry about the 4-0 defeat to Sunderland. I think it was under Sam Allardyce than I was actually losing 7-0 to Liverpool. You can forgive a defeat to Liverpool, even if it's a 7-0 pummeling. Getting patterned by a Jermaine Defoe worldie at home to Sunderland, you're like, mate, fuck off.
Yeah. But that 7-0, that 7-0, I wish it never happened because we didn't score again after that.
Oh, but of course you save your goals to play Palace.
We didn't score goals. It took months for us to score a goal again after that. We used it all up.
And there's me thinking, oh, of course they saved up all their remaining goals to play us. What a surprise.
Oh boy! Right, let's finish this off with our usual. I'm not going to play the clips. Eagle of the week, basically, who's done anything outstanding. It doesn't have to be football related, but kind of like a shout out for someone this week. Who wants to go first? I normally pick someone, but who wants to go first? Because I'm still thinking.
I'll go first then. I'm giving it to our football club for the gesture they gave to Hartlepool United, paying for their coach travel, because a lot of people like Hartlepool United pretty much were banking on our game being televised because it's League 2 versus Premier League. No, the television companies go, oh, I know. Do you know everybody wants to watch? Spurs against beep. They ain't saying the name, so I'm going to have to bleep myself here. No, they want to see Spurs against the Seaweed. You see that on TV near enough every year.
Is that true? They didn't put you guys live when you're playing the League 2 team? No. That's just shit, ain't it?
Do you know what it is, Jamie? Do you know what? Never mind us, right? At least put Boreham Wood on. Put Kidderminster on. Because them being in the 4th round, they need that TV money.
Well, they never put Liverpool Shrewsbury on telly either.
No.
Which is nuts.
And the only reason they put Millwall Palace on TV was because it's an anomaly in the FA Cup, because it was the first derby in like 8-9 years.
Yeah.
And even then, you're looking at it and going, if it wasn't a derby, this wouldn't be getting put on TV. If this was Palace QPR, it's getting swerved for TV. But because it was a South London derby, they were like, okay, yeah, we have to put this on because this has got spice to it. But obviously, our club saw that, and let's be fair, we know how it feels to be a Football League club playing a Premier League team in the FA Cup. If we drew Newcastle, Sunderland, Middlesbrough away, it's like, mate, that is one monkey-ass coach train journey. Nah, forget that. Because going Newcastle and these places away from home, mate, it's peak, and they're doing the journey down south. So to see the club pay for that, subsidise their coach travel, it's like, you know what? The FA Cup, the FA Cup is not what it used to be back in the day. That's just natural because the Champions League and Premier League, there's way too much money in those competitions. Fair enough. But it was just so nice to see. Do you know what? We haven't forgotten that we are a community club. Because the riches of the Premier League can blind the smaller clubs to remembering, listen, not long ago we was in administration. Let's not think that we're Billy Big Shit over here. Because Hartlepool have been up and in and out of the Football League. So I was just like, yeah, if anybody deserves Eagle of the Week, it's us for that gesture for Hartlepool, because that to them, that's massive.
I've got mine. Oh, sorry.
Go on then, Jay.
Right, so mine will go to Great Ormond Street Hospital because my daughter, she was born with really bad scoliosis, where her spine was at a 70-degree angle, sorry, and was going sideways. And she's also got sections in her spinal cord missing. and her neck sits to one side like this. It's completely fused there. It can't be moved, and she has a lot of breathing difficulties with it. And they've so far fixed a bit of her back, but she's going in for major surgery in a few weeks' time to completely fuse her neck, where she'll be in hospital for around 7-8 weeks. But it's going to give her the best of life possible, and she could be a normal little girl again. She's only 5 years old, so she's gone through a lot.
Bless her. Well,
So I've got all the respect in the world for Great Ormond Street.
Yeah, big up GOSH, man, on 100%. Beating them up every time.
Yeah, fair play. Hope it goes well, mate.
Yeah,
They do an incredible job. So we hope he has a good one.
Yes.
You know what? Then Great Ormond Street is for me. Then 100%, and I definitely wish your daughter well, man.
Cheers.
100%.
No,
I don't
she's
think we
a
can. I don't
diamond.
think we can say anyone else now.
Sorry,
No. Seriously, no. We'll give it to GOSH because the work they do for children is incredible.
Yeah, it's an amazing hospital, and as I say, they've not. I say she was born with this. We got told she weren't going to live when she was born, and me and my wife, we tried for years having a kid, and that's all we wanted to be, have kids and that. Yeah. And they told my wife, even when my wife was 36 weeks pregnant, that we shouldn't have her. And this was another hospital, and we had she had a lot of problems, but she goes to a normal school. She's a normal girl. She's just got a spinal problem, but you wouldn't know if you met her. She walks around, she runs around, she's very active.
That's awesome.
But she has to have a machine at night to breathe and stuff like that. Just give her energy through the day. But as soon as these surgeries are done, everything with her for her lungs and all that will correct itself, and she'll be a stronger person for it. And without Great Ormond Street, it might not have been possible. So, yeah.
No, they 100% deserve it, Jamie. Listen, all blessings to your daughter for the surgery, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Keep us updated, because obviously,
well, you know
what I'm saying? Like, this is where you got to say to yourself, why are the government privatizing the NHS? Because the work these people do, they ain't getting paid the money they should, and it's a joke. Teachers, doctors, nurses, police, all of them. It's like, imagine these politicians are getting paid king's ransoms for doing what? Partying when we can't see loved ones.
Yeah, exactly.
It's scandalous. But listen, no, on a real one, Jamie. Listen, big up to GOSH, man, and hopefully everything goes well for you.
Very much.
Definitely. And Santiago says blessings to your daughter. Hope the
thank you very much. Appreciate it.
And such. And Brush, obviously, bare hands as well. So nipper of the week. No, before we get into that, sorry, I'm gonna read the comments. Wife says, "Hope your family gets well. Big up, Great Ormond Street Hospital and all NHS who are struggling."
100% every time. Large up the NHS. Big them up every time.
100%.
Great health service in the world.
Yeah, nipper of the week is obviously the idiot, prick, whatever it may be, and stuff. I had a list of 4. I'm going to try to see if I remember them all. There was the Ghanaian national team, because there was Algeria, who managed to outdo how bad we were.
Reigning champions in that.
Yeah. What was the other one I mentioned? I can't remember, but I know this was over a week ago, but I just can't look past that referee in AFCON who decided he's left the food on the stove and has to go and blow his whistle at 85 minutes. I was so vexed.
No, Rich.
Not even once, but twice.
Twice.
Once is forgivable, but twice.
No, once isn't even forgivable. It's just an L.
You know what it is? He was just deathly afraid of getting the pot full of bun-up rice. He just thought, no, fuck this. I got to run and make sure I don't get bun-up rice in the pot.
No, you know what it is?
Tariq was the other one, actually.
Yeah, you know what it is? He parked his car in Cellar Sainsbury's car park. He can't stay in there for more than 2 hours.
Or like a lad, he parked it in a bus stop and thought he could, I'll just leave it there. It's cool.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
I put the hazards on. Park
Yeah, I'll
it
put
in.
the hazards on. It'll be fine. Fuck it, it'll be fine.
It's
Put
getting
hazards
told.
on it.
It's getting told.
Bus driver blaring the car out the horn. Beep, beep. That'll be
Rich,
mad.
Rich, what do you think about this one?
Thomas worth of it.
Oh man. Please don't take me back there. But yeah, this referee, like, we're trying to build up the reputation of African nations and stuff like that, and then we get idiots like that who allow,
Rich.
like, no one's gonna remember the tournament.
Yeah. You know, you see, Sky Sports deserve nipping of the week because their AFCON coverage is a disgrace.
No, it's shit, ain't it? Terrible.
Awful.
Terrible.
Last Saturday, they decided to start covering it at 5:15. That's only
Didn't they just cover the second half? Oh, bro.
It was 30 minutes after the game. They're taking liberties.
It would have been better on Eurosport or something like that.
Yeah, it used to be on Eurosport.
You know what it is? BBC would have done a better job, and I don't like watching football on the BBC.
No. Amazon's the best place for football.
Yeah, true. Ali McCoy is by far my favourite commentator.
And I like Amazon's production of the football as well. Everything about it, fantastic.
I've just seen that video of that ref. It is absolutely hilarious.
I'll give my nipper of the week to the Ivory Coast goalkeeper because that's a special way to fuck up what he did.
It was at this moment he knew he fucked up.
Yeah, because you see when the camera panned out, they zoomed into his face and he was bare like emotional on the floor, like. That's the moment he realised he fucked up.
Yeah, but look, like, the thing is, AFCON's a very emotional tournament because it's like no other tournament in football.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look at him go.
Who's that running?
Referee.
He runs like Steven Seagal.
Oh wow!
Don't you think Raheem Sterling runs weird as well?
He does run like a dinosaur.
Yeah, he's got them,
like a T-Rex.
Got them floppy wrists, hasn't he?
He's running like he needs to go for a shit. He's running like that dude who's coming quick and he can't hold it in any longer.
Dan, who's your nipping of the week?
I had a couple. I had a couple for the other, but this one. If we're going, no, I do have one. DT is a nipping of the week. He is such a waste man. He got
Wallad.
He's an awful human being.
And then his statement as well. He's just so narcissistic. Like, he just needs to.
That statement needs to be retracted because
Quickly.
he talks about mental health, right? And if you've got mental health issues, which he obviously hasn't, he's just a wanker, right? But if you've got mental health issues, the court will take that into regard about mental health and stuff like that. And they didn't. He's just a prick. And he's a horrible person. The fucker should rot. Yeah, fuck him.
No, but lads, you're missing the pertinent question. When is it going to end, Robbie?
I can't stand men like him. If you treat women and children the way he did, it's disgusting.
No, Jamie, do you know what it is? As much as it's terrible what he did, it's the fact that it's human beings.
Oh, exactly.
Because here's the thing. He's built his name off of a platform that we're on a platform right now. But the problem with that is just that he's thought that he's holier than thou. Bear in mind, somebody swiped his hat when we played them a few years ago.
Oh, he went mad,
off the top of the Homesdale. And he went ape shit.
Yeah.
Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? I will fuck you up. It's like, mate, don't chat
Next
big.
home game, that hat was dangling in the alpha weight.
When they came to Selhurst Park, there was the hat dangling. It's like, mate, don't chat shit this side of the river. You'll get banged. You will get spun out of South London quick time, you know. We don't fuck around on this side of the river. Why do you think cab drivers don't drive from north to South London? They know not to do it.
No, don't start with
Oh,
Southampton.
Oh yeah, I
Lee,
watched this.
Lee Gunner and Rants had me in tears.
Oh,
I
they
was
did, didn't
buckling laughing.
relentless.
Oh no, they did, didn't they?
It was
Rightly so. I
relentless.
mean, he starts on a lot of people, and
Yeah.
of course, there's a lot of aggro.
Yeah.
There's all that Claude stuff and everything, and you know,
R.I.P. Claude, by the way.
yeah, he seemed a great bloke, and no, fucking. No one should. We shouldn't talk about it. We shouldn't give him airtime anyway. Fuck him.
No. But listen. Like, let's be honest. If you don't give him airtime, it's like we're trying to bury our head in the sand. We all feel the
true.
exact same way about him. But like, bear in mind, we had a little bit of a problem here ourselves on this channel recently with an incident. We dealt with it. We've moved on from it. But anything like that, any kind of these things, if you're not talking about it,
Yeah.
it looks like you're trying to
It's
stay
like
silent,
you're
and you can't
advocating
afford
it,
that.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Rich, I had to reach out to that person about the incident and apologize to that person because I was like, it don't matter if somebody else has spoken. You need to speak up and say, listen, what happened was wrong.
Yeah. I did the same
Because
literally JC called me straight after, and I was like raw, and so I reached out and to be fair, the person was in like good space. Don't worry about it and stuff like. Thanks for even reaching out and stuff like that and especially where we're obviously trying to do something, especially with the women's game as well. You know,
do you know what I mean? And I thought, no, I don't like this. That's why, because people have asked me privately on my socials, where's the seaweed preview? I said, I respect for one person in particular. We ain't putting that on the channel.
I made it private immediately.
We had to pull that off because we ain't doing that.
I'm sorry to hear that, guys. That's not nice.
No, don't be sorry. Because look, at the end of the day, that's a decision that was made unanimous. Because at the end of the day, this platform's been built on just look. We can be rivals in football for 90 minutes, but the second the game ends, we're both human beings. I don't want to hear people taking abuse and taking battering. Because the way one of the panelists was moving, it was completely out of order.
Yeah.
And that could have been to me, to Rich, to JC, to Dan, to yourself. Somebody could mention what you told us about your little one. They would have been locked out the stream quickly and said, listen, you ain't coming back again. Don't mention the kind of thing. What's wrong with you?
No.
It just so happened that the other panelist was a woman. And we're thinking, whoa. Wait a minute. Rich has done so much work to give women's football a platform. He does not want this happening because this is his project that me and Jordan have come into and Dan's come into to help him out with.
I don't get men who still have a problem with women's football or women involved in football. It's just
terrible. It keeps happening.
It's just grow up, you know. Why are you so worried that a woman, you know, has a point of view on football? You know what I mean? What's it going to do to you? You know what I mean?
That's why.
That's a fair.
That's why. See that? That's all that is. That's why this. Because the fact that a woman knows more about football than him, that's a big blow to the ego. But I'm thinking, wait a minute. Exactly. Some of the most insightful things you've heard about football lately have come from women, like Alex Scott. Oh my god! A black woman.
Alex Scott is fantastic.
A black woman is on national TV talking more sense than white guys on Soccer Saturday. Stop the press! Stop the press! It's a crime! It's a crime!
Literally, the amount of shit I saw on socials.
Laura Wood, she's fantastic as well.
Oh yeah, she's brilliant.
Woodley is brilliant. Yeah,
they just should have. I just don't get the problem with. I mean, I don't care if my wife knew as much about football as I did. I'd love it. You know what I mean? Like, she's getting right into football now because, you know, I watch all the games, Liverpool and everything. You know, she's really involved in that. She asks me questions. She wants to learn about it. I absolutely love it. I've got no problem. Like, I just don't get a problem with it. These men just need to grow up. It's not hurting you. You should love the fact that, let's face it as well, very attractive women as well you're looking at on telly. I'm not being sexist here or anything like that. Women find men attractive as well when they're on the telly. And they also know extremely loads about football. What's the hate? What's the hate?
Listen, I've seen some women's football watching the Women's World Cup and I'm like, yo, this is way better than the men's game.
They can move.
I remember there was a time, I think, when England they get to the World Cup final. I swear there was more people interested in the women's England team than the men's England team at the time because the men's England team were absolutely terrible.
Yeah. It's just, some men are pathetic. Let's leave it as that.
No, some boys, not men. No. Men don't have to look at themselves and say, "Oh, I don't like women being at football. That makes me uncomfortable." Now, men can go, "No, cool. It's the people's game,
Exactly.
not the men's game. The people's game."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I've been to football with my missus. She came to the Arsenal game, the Man City game. You know, she loves it. And when we go Brazil, we're gonna go to watch like some games over there. And like, I think it's a good thing.
You're gonna
Make
stop
sure
at
to watch
Botafogo.
Botafogo.
Oh, see, I've got a slight. Yeah, I will try and go see. I will try and go see Botafogo, but they also like Flamengo, so there's a bit of a clash there. So I need to figure that one out.
Yeah.
Just wear your polo shirt to the Botafogo game.
But my girlfriend's dad does support Botafogo, so
Go with him.
Can I help?
No, but that's what I'm saying is that obviously, obviously with the whole DT thing, everybody's had their say. A lot of people have had to comment on it, and I don't know ins and outs. So what I've read is what I know, and that's all I need to know because I'm not. To be honest, it's got nothing to do with any of us. So giving it airtime is nothing. But what I'm trying to say is that when these things happen, you either stand up and say this is wrong, this shouldn't happen, or you bury your head in the sand. And when people are saying, "Well, Nathan, what did you think?" "Oh, I didn't see it. Oh, I didn't know about it." I'm like, "No, I seen it. I just chose to ignore it." Whereas obviously that incident that we had on this channel, we were like, "Yeah, I'm not comfortable putting my name on this channel and seeing stuff like this happen because this, even if it's not me saying it, my face, my name, everything is there for people to look at, and they could say, 'Oh, well, wait a minute, none of these guys was talking about it and trying to shut it down.' It's like, nah. You know, we've obviously spoken to the person that was involved in it. He's apologized, and we've all tried to move on from it. But when things like this happen on platforms like this, you have to have accountability because the excuse of lad banter only stretches so far. It's not lad banter to constantly say women belong in the kitchen. Do they really? I must have missed that because I don't remember seeing that memo.
Oh, it's not the 1970s no more, is it? It's ridiculous.
No, but you know what I'm saying. That kind of shit. Like, oh, get back in the kitchen. You're offside.
Yeah.
What offside rule were you watching? Oh, shit. Norwich are winning.
I swear. Oh man.
Oh, I should have kept my bloody return.
How many
But,
minutes
yeah.
are gone?
This idiot of the week thing, could it be anything?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Anything, anyone, it don't matter who it is. If you think they're nipping of the week, they're nipping of the week.
Oh, Boris Johnson.
Oh shit, he's nipping of the century. Never mind nipping.
Boris Johnson, the Tory government, and everyone who even supports them. There you go.
Can I just say, I know anybody that votes the Self-Servatives,
I think
you just
that
have to get
goal
kicked
got,
out of the country.
sorry to butt in. I think that goal got VAR'd out. You know.
Oh, you're joking.
It says 0-0 for me still. Oh no.
Oh, it's pending
Sergeant.
VAR. Bottom of apparently.
I think it's Sergeant. I think it stands.
Cool. Wow factor. I know you had left a comment asking about who we would like as signings and such. Just bear in mind of time, we're gonna wrap up. Here's a link to Jordan's video. He's done one based Transfer Weekly, which he gives an insight into who would be a good signing for Palace in incomings and outgoings as well in the January transfer window. So click the link and check that one out.
Yaroslav Yak is somehow still at this football club. Let's just get that in there.
Let's just make
I
sure
don't
that
fucking know how.
That's
I
my
swear
guy.
that guy's been on more loans than most players of teams. Like I swear,
Bruv, that man has been stealing a living, working in IKEA in fucking Ampere Way. He's been taking the tram link from the ground to the IKEA and back again because this guy's stealing a living.
Boy.
The Polish Zeki Friars, get him out of the club, man. I'm done with this fool.
Let's wrap it up here, boy. Go on, JC.
Huh?
I thought you were going to say something. Sorry, I thought
No.
you're cool then.
Why did you look like I was going to say something?
Yeah,
You said something, then you stopped.
Yeah, that's why I apologized.
I forgot completely. Even if I was going to say something,
I think you were about to defend Yak because I called him the Polish Zeki Friars or something like that.
Oh yeah, that's my guy.
If that's your guy, then you keep him being your guy because he ain't my guy.
That's why I haven't covered him in Transfer Weekly because they're going nowhere. He's a legend of the club. 0 minutes.
The trolling.
From what I'm hearing, it's a scorpion kick. Lovely. I'm gonna have to check that out in a minute.
Wait. So somebody else conceded a scorpion kick goal. We don't have to see it happen to us anymore. Yes.
Right. I'm gonna give you all the platform just to shout out where people can find you. We'll start with you, Jamie.
So you can find me on my YouTube channel, JB Phillips Football Chats. It's mostly a Liverpool channel, but I do talk about mainly the top 6, 7 clubs in the country and the predictions, all that sort of stuff. On mostly Saturday, Sundays, Mondays, Wednesdays, and if there's any transfer gossip or breaking news. And also you can find me on Twitter on Jamie LFC39.
Lovely. Thanks for coming, Jamie.
No worries.
Dan.
Yeah, you can find me mostly on Twitter at Down to 10. At the moment, I run a daily blog. Of the 5 days of the week, 5 days of the working week, I do 2 Palace ones, 1 Weird and Wonderful, and 2 non-Palace ones. Today, I did an article about the oldest football stadiums in the EFL. So if you're into that kind of stuff, check that out. I do have a YouTube channel, but that's been on a bit of a back burner. But nevertheless, it's the same name on YouTube. I've got a load of old videos if you want to have a look.
Awesome. JC.
Well, yeah, you can find me on Twitter, and that's my handle there at JC Spitfire. And also, Rich put this link in the chat, so that's my newest video. If you want to click that link, you can find my channel down there. And I do transfer weeklies throughout the whole of the January window and hopefully the summer window as well. And hopefully, if Richard Nate would like to help me, I'm going to do a stream for Deadline Day. If you guys
31st, right?
Yeah.
Yes. I'll put that in the diary.
Yeah, if I'm not working, I'll definitely be about to get your hand with that.
And I'm pretty sure it cuts off at 11, so it won't be a midnight thing. So that's a bit nicer to do as well.
Yeah, no, but don't forget that.
Man, Nate.
Twitter handle is there, Eagle Eyed Nate. You can find me on that. I'm just about in it, but also Brush just mentioned it, but also to RIP to Meatloaf, the American rock singer, who died yesterday of COVID-19. So obviously, we've lost another one from a notable name, but you can find me on Eagle Eyed Nate. Obviously, you can find me here on Eagle Eyed Football, up the Palace, and Let's Bring on Sunday. If I survive Saturday, but yeah.
100%. Now, normally I do a call-in show called Get Amped, which talks to any fan about the weekend results and stuff. But Sunday is kind of mad. So it might get postponed, might get cancelled for this weekend because I've been lucky enough to get a ticket for the game on Sunday, so I'll be there at SELHURST Park. There's 2 AFCON games on Sunday. There's a women's football review on Sunday. At some point, we're going to have to do a match reaction. So that might end up having to be on Monday. And then last but not least, guys, I know you've been waiting for this badly. Spread the news, spread the word. Roast week is officially next week. So Monday, 9 p.m., come on and roast Jordan. He can't say anything back. Roast the living daylights out of him. We're looking at Wednesday, 9 p.m. It's Nate's turn. I think he's gone hiding.
No, I'm still here.
There you are. And then Friday, 9 p.m. It's my turn. And I know I'm going to get it. So that's all next week and stuff. So there's a lot happening. Obviously, because of international break, we thought that's the perfect time to do it. And And obviously, we have actually grown a bit since the 500. So apologies for the delay, but there's just been so much going on with AFCON, and we had the Seaweeds game, the Millwall game as well. So there was lots of stuff going on the channel. But
Rich, stop swearing for God's sake.
Oh,
I said Seaweeds, so don't try it.
No, you said the M word, which is also a swear word. I'm only playing.
we
I'm only
did-
playing.
We didn't specify that one.
I'm only playing. Relax. Don't get offended, Jesus.
I'm not. I just don't want to be winning this because I know once I do it once, I'm going to be finished. It will just keep.
No, but Dan Steve's clear of everybody because he was saying it for fun the last time.
Yeah, true.
So, nobody stressed because he's clear. He's clear. He's near the finish line with this one.
does that give him nipping of the year then?
No. Just he's just gonna have to hold that corn.
No, 100%. All right, guys. That's it. What a preview this was actually.
Yeah, man.
Like we normally go for like an hour and a half, and we could have easily clocked 2 hours or more. You know.
Yeah, no, we ain't doing Roland's 3 hours team, bro. No way.
Marathon.
The AFCON's been hitting 3 hours, but it's mad.
I don't know how Roland was staying alive, bro. Big him up every time, man.
idea.
Trust me, big up Roland.
No idea. You know. But yeah, big up everyone. Big game Sunday. Up the Palace. That's all I can say.
Come on, you Palace.
Up the Palace.
Eagles.
Let's get it.
So, was that you, Jamie? Say that again.
I will say up the Palace just for you guys.
I appreciate
Hey,
it. Peace.